Hi, YouTube. So, are we correctly centered there as well?
I think so. I think we're pretty good.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, everybody. My iPad just died on me now. Maybe your iPad will work better.
There we go. Hi, everyone. So, we're just logging on. We have nothing planned major today.
No.
So, we're going to let people log on to YouTube so we can see your comments. There we go, live now. There we go. There we go. As
Hi,
Shannon said,
everybody. Hi, Shannon.
hi Sandy. Hi Judy. Hi Sandy.
Where's your Facebook?
So I have. Yeah, I'm not logged in,
Mm.
and I don't remember my password.
Mm. Well, I guess we won't be able to see Facebook right
Yes.
now. I don't think, guys. I apologize.
That's okay. Like you said, if you guys want to ask us questions, please go to YouTube. Today's actually just a chat. We're going to chat with you guys. We've had a rough few days, everyone, as most of you know.
It has been, yeah, but we're one day at a time.
Yeah.
Thinking positively, and just, you know what, this is part of our journey, this is part of our life now, and you know, we're going to make things do things the best way we possibly can.
Yeah.
Also making sure that we're, you know, supporting family as much as we possibly can, because they need the support as well. We're not alone in this, so
No.
that's the thing.
Yeah. So we're going to give you guys an update on what's going on with because people are still logging in, so we don't want to repeat it a bit. So we kind of give you guys a quick update on how we're home today. We head back to Windsor tomorrow night. I'm actually going to have to start working remotely for a bit.
Yes.
And yeah, we're not done going back and forth for the next little while.
No, this is going to be a new thing that we're going to have to figure out. So we're not sure exactly what our schedule is going to look like, or how we're going to be able to manage everything, because it's all new to us. So a lot of the questions that you guys might have, we might not be able to answer at this point in time. As far as right now, just giving you a heads up, Mom is in the hospital still. We're waiting to find out when she will be released. We're not exactly sure about that. Dad is being looked after in a facility, which is great, and so that way we haven't been around for the last 2 days. We came home so we can check up on the cats and bring Nick's mom back to the airport and make sure she got home safe.
Yeah.
So now we are most likely going to be not most likely, we are heading back tomorrow at some point, tomorrow evening.
Yeah.
We're going to try to figure out some last minute things here on a Monday, because we haven't been home during the week much.
Yeah.
So we're going to get some stuff done here for Monday afternoon, and then head back to Windsor for the rest of the week.
Yeah, so in terms of things we're planning to do, everything's on hold for us. We had a bunch of videos planned to film during the break. We did not have time. We won't have time to film with everything going on. Our tour dates are all up in the air. If something happens and family, you know, we need to go do stuff for family, we might just have to cancel a tour stop. So we apologize to anybody who's planning to come in and see us, if we can make it or not. Any place that we can't make it to, we will reschedule in the future, so don't worry about it. And right now, we're just playing by ear.
Thanks, Terry. I appreciate that too. Family is first, and right now there's a lot going on. So I will be honest. We might not share everything that's happening, because there's so much happening, and we really want to respect my parents as well, and respect my family, and make sure that you guys have a general idea that how things are coming along. We do think it's important that this is topics that as everybody gets older, people should talk about this more.
Which is what we kind of wanted to talk about today. So we were caught off guard by a lot of stuff this weekend. We were not prepared to deal with the situation when it happened. So what we kind of want to talk to people about is start having these conversations
with your family members. And I think what ends up happening is we shy away from these conversations because we're afraid, and as individuals,
you can use this as an example.
We avoid conversations, and we don't mean.
No, I'm saying for them, if they're having an issue talking to people about this, maybe use this as an example of what happened this weekend. You guys saw our video that we did live on, I don't know what day it was, Jean-Luc, when we were trying to get some help. Like, it was a very scary time for us throughout the entire thing. And if anybody out there is worried about talking to their own parents, or if they're dealing with a spouse, you know, reach out to us if you want, because we can probably give you some ideas of who you can contact, like who we contacted to get help. But if we can help any of you guys out there who are dealing with this, let us know, because like, we already had some people who reach out to us so far.
Completely.
About this. And just, we get prepared. We
Prepare yourself ahead of time.
Yeah.
I think when the more prepared you are, and I mean, you can never be prepared for anything in the sense that, you know, but as long as you have the information, you know where you're looking for the information, that's the important part. And I mean, a huge part of that is my sister. My sister who did the huge part of reaching out to the Lynn Network and, you know, CCAC, which is fantastic. And you know,
it's all Lynn now.
It's all, they've changed their name a few times.
CCAC, they're Lynn. So if you look for those that like CCAC or LHIN, if you Google that, they're a resource place that can help you. There's also the Alzheimer's Society that can help you if you have dealing with parents with dementia.
And it doesn't even have to be dementia, everybody.
No.
This is any parent who is
who needs
aging,
help,
who might eventually need some type of care.
Yeah.
There's more than just dementia out there. Dementia is one of the unfortunate debilitating diseases that exist in our world today. But there's all sorts of other diseases as well that do the same thing.
Yeah. So we didn't want to stay on too long today. We have not been doing well on our journey.
Nope.
We've been indulging constantly.
Yes.
Today we had soup for lunch, so I guess we still
did.
tried.
I made a soup. I made a vegetable soup. We don't have many groceries in the house right now because we're just not gonna buy stuff for it to go to waste. And traveling with it won't make any sense. So, but we did good tonight. We did order Swiss Chalet.
Yeah, we ordered Swiss Chalet for dinner, and we got dessert though.
We did.
It's still waiting over there.
It is. But we're only human as well.
Yeah, and so we know our journey's still there. We're not gonna give up. This is just maybe we drove our car off the cliff this time.
There's a fork in the road, and we're gonna have to, you know, we might have gotten a flat tire or something like that, like we have, and we've had them before. And you know what? We're going to this is just gonna make us stronger people.
Yeah.
We want to be supportive to everybody in our, you know, personal part of this journey in that
As
sense.
we were saying this time of year, we actually don't feel like we really had a Christmas.
No, it was unfortunate that it did happen this time of year, but you know what? You can never predict when things are going to happen.
Yeah.
And we want people to realize that this is, there's no predicting, and you know, you can't prepare for anything. There's no preparing, but you can be semi-ready, at least have the information and have the knowledge and know where to go.
Let's see if I can get the
I
comments.
tried, I couldn't
I'll
really
figure
get
it out
it
for you.
working.
So if you guys have any questions for us, like this, we're just gonna
A bump in the road.
This is gonna be a very short live tonight. We just wanted to give you guys kind of a catch up on what's going on with us, and we want to let you all know about the fact that we're gonna slow down for the next little while because we won't have time to make videos. We won't have time to post as much. We'll post pictures randomly like we've been doing.
Yeah.
Give you guys quick updates.
We still want to be. We need to somehow find ourselves back on track. And that's going to be the next little while, is figuring out how to get back on track and how to maintain maintain every day. You know, it's what we've talked about this through our journey, that things are going to happen in your life that you need to learn how to accept. Maybe have a moment of weakness, because guess what? We are all allowed to have those moments of weakness, but then how do you get back onto plan, and how do you really make sure that this is becoming still a priority? Because no matter what, again, we need to take care of ourselves as well, but we have other things that we're going to be taking care of at the same time. So finding that balance.
I'm trying to find this that we turn comments on.
Susan, things my parents are doing are again, I can't really talk about my parents today because I haven't been with them today, but they're being looked after, which is what's important. And I'm trying to make sure that I respect their privacy as well. My parents have asked to respect their privacy, which I fully believe in that for them, because again, making sure that you guys understand too that the social media aspect of our life is something that Nick and I decided to do.
Yeah.
And we really want to respect our families as well, and make sure that they know that we are not going to make this about them, right? This is about what Nick and I are going through. And we want to make sure that we can respect their journeys, because everybody goes through things differently, and we don't want to make anyone feel uncomfortable or feel like they're not being respected, because that's not who we are as individuals, right?
Yeah.
Don't worry about. We will be here when you're ready. Take care of.
So Brenda Dawson said that honesty makes me feel normal. Guys, we've said this before. We've been doing this for years. We're not superstars. We fail and we come back.
Yeah.
And this time we're trying not to go down the full road of destruction.
Right.
We are still trying to be as good as we can.
Well, when we lost Nick's dad, we went through full road. We went through destruction again. So
Yeah.
you know,
It
things
happens.
happen. Life is what it is, and you just have to keep on understanding that you're going to never have just a smooth road. There's no such thing as that, and you just have to roll with the punches. You really do have to roll with the punches.
So Rosie said, how can we help you? So really, for now, your comments, you guys, every time we post and you guys send us love and comments, that's what got us, like, we'll be honest, that's what got us through a lot through the last few
Yep.
days. The love and support that you guys have been saying whenever we post a picture, and all the support that you guys put underneath that really helps us to get through those really hard moments.
And
We've cried a lot in the last
Yeah,
5 days.
completely.
A lot.
I don't know how many more tears. I'm sure I have a lot more tears.
Yeah.
Trust me, my tears will never go away. I've become an emotional person, even more so than I used to be. And so one thing that I would ask right now is if you guys can really just be understanding that we might not comment too much about what's going on with my mom and my dad, understanding that it's not that we don't want to share everything right now, but we don't want to share anything that we don't even know yet. We want to make sure that we're keeping things. We need to keep our family unit working, and we need to make sure that we're not over, making. I don't even know how to explain it.
I don't know what you're trying to say.
I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm even confused myself. We just want to make sure that everyone's comfortable and that we share as much as we possibly can, so that way you guys know that we're still doing well. We're gonna get through this like everybody else does. Everybody else has, family challenges in their lives, and we're not like anybody else. We're gonna do the best we possibly can and still think of our healthy lifestyle, because that's really important. We need to be healthy in all this.
Yeah, the kitty snuggles help. They definitely, whenever we come home and they're here, it definitely helps us out a lot. You owe us nothing. We love thank you guys.
Thank you so much, everybody.
We're gonna keep going. We're not gonna give up.
We can't give up.
It's just we gotta maybe slow down for a bit now and take care of the family.
Which is important. Family is so important, everybody. Like, family is important. And also, don't forget, family's not just blood, but family can be any of the members that you create on your own as well, right? There's all sorts of families out there, so no one can really define what a family means to you.
Yes, sleep is very important. We did not get any for the first few days.
Nope.
There's a definitely big lack of sleep.
Yes. We are now finally trying to slowly catch up on our sleep, so we got to sleep in this morning, which was really good.
Yeah.
We did take down all of our Christmas decorations in the house today because we thought, an opportune time to do it, so that way when we do eventually get to come back at some point next weekend, hopefully, it's one less thing for us to have to do. So just getting things in between, making things work in between.
I need a break. Both have our wills, what I'm saying? Blah, blah. Yeah.
That's awesome, Heather. You were really thinking about this ourselves, just talking about getting our wills done and getting all that ready. Because it's different for everybody, right? Everybody has a different family unit, and whatever your family is, how your family is composed.
It's like when we were talking about planning your journey. It's the same thing about planning your life. Like, I don't want to go through this again, basically, is what I'm saying. So I even talked to my mom, and I was like, Mom, we're planning for you now, because I am not going through this again. And so, we're starting to plan.
And it's not like it's better to talk about it and get things up and running, and it's just, you end up learning everything. You learn from everything. You absolutely learn from everything.
Yeah. So I think we're good for tonight. I don't want to wait for 7:30. So we'll wait till 7:30 and we'll log off, because we did come on a little late. But if any of you guys have any more questions for us, just let us know. We had a lot of plans happening before this all happened too. We were going to start doing our merchandising and stuff too, and
we're not sure if the microphone's not working there. Sorry, someone's saying they're having a hard time hearing us. But I'm not sure. It could be on your end, unfortunately, because I don't think anybody else had said that. So I do apologize. Thanks to Renee. Really appreciate it. We are.
Exactly, and that's what happened with us. We were in the trenches.
Yeah.
That's what happened. So yeah, please, if the one thing you guys can take away from this video today is talk to your family. And if you don't know how to start the conversation, bring up what happened to us. Just say, hey, did you guys hear what happened to these guys online? And then explain what the situation we went through. And then talk to your family and say, are we ready for this? Like, is this something that we need to talk about? And then maybe I'll bring up the discussion for you guys. So use our story to maybe bring up the discussion with your own families and talk about it. That's the one thing we can emphasize today. Is,
well, we've said this throughout everything. Our entire journey has been about discussing and being open about what we've gone through, what we experience in life, right?
Yeah.
That's what our journey's all about. Even prior to even a traumatic experience like we just went through, even just our regular experiences, we had to talk about things, and we had to share with you guys what we experienced as far as how we felt and when we were overweight and how we were ashamed of things and that. And I think what happens is we all as human beings have a sense of pride, and we're afraid to talk about that, and we're afraid to
ask for help.
And it is one of the things we need to start asking more for.
And just as you say that, we're at 99 people watching, so thank you all.
Wow.
Like, we didn't even plan this video today, and we already had 99 people who were watching us.
That's phenomenal.
So you all mean a lot to us, so we'll end the video now.
Yes.
So you all mean the world to us. Please keep sending us messages. We love hearing about your own stories. Keep sharing your positivity, your everything you're doing in your own journeys, because that pumps us up to try to get better.
we want to see more about what you guys are doing out there on your journeys, you know what I mean, and talk about what you guys are doing and the exercises you're doing and the routines that you're creating and the healthy habits that you're making and the healthy decisions that you're making, because that's what is important, right? Never thinking that you end up having to be put on the back burner, because you know what, you can eventually at some points balance things out and do a little bit of both, right? Again, 80-20 everybody, right? 80-20.
Yeah. So thanks everyone. You guys have a good night.
The good, the bad,
and we love you all, and thanks for watching, and we'll be back. We don't know when we're gonna do another live show yet.
Not sure.
We're not sure, so we might be doing them just impromptu for the next little while, like this, very just chatting with you guys, but we'll let you know. We'll post on social media, on Facebook or our Facebook group, or on Instagram. So bye everyone.
Bye everybody, have a great night.
Bye. Thanks for watching, guys.